and have a great race.
All right. Welcome, everyone, to Season 3, bracket number 7 of the YDSC VelociDrone Simulator. I don't know what we're calling it. Just running with it. We're calling it a lot of things.
Thursday night flights. You can call it that.
Yeah.
Sorry we're a little late, everybody, but we are here. It is Thursday night, and we are flying again with the Youth Drone Sports Championships. That was my partner Joel, Netizen01. I am Marty McFlyen. And bracket 7, that means we're past the halfway point of the summer. We have 12 total Thursdays that we're racing this summer. And if we're on number 7, that means the whole first half of the season is in the books. And we can reflect back on that a little bit as we get going here, but we do want to get started pretty soon. This is the Youth Drone Sports Championships. These are student pilots who are racing. This past school year, they built real drones and raced them in real schools. And then when we couldn't be in school anymore, we jumped into VelociDrone, the leading first-person view racing simulator. And so now we have races safely, socially distanced. All the pilots are racing from home, but they are racing together in the simulator, and it's just like real life, and it's really fun to watch.
Indeed
We will start tonight with some beginning pilots who are just learning how to fly first-person view. They will be racing in what we call the oval, which is just a very simple oval-shaped course, and we're looking for a winner to emerge from our beginner set. And then it's on to the main event, as we do every Thursday. We've got a bracket with some experienced pilots, all vying to see who will be tonight's Thursday night main event champion. And we will meet those pilots as we get there. But a quick word at the start of our live stream tonight. Do you have that slide ready by chance, Joel?
Oh, no, I totally forgot it. I was scrambling there with the Twitch there. Sorry.
That's okay. No, we'll get to it later. Just going to put a plug in for the International Game of Whoop. If you haven't heard about it, that is the awesome freestyle in real life competition led by Daniel, FPV Skittles out of Seattle. Tomorrow is the deadline. Friday night, midnight Pacific time is the deadline to get into this next season of International Game of Whoop. We will talk more about that, but pilots, you should all participate in the International Game of Whoop. Any level is welcome, and as long as you can fly a real whoop and record it and send it in, you are golden, and it's super fun. It's just like a game of horse, but you spell whoop when you can't make all the tricks. Once you spell whoop, you're out. Okay, that was the plug. We'll do it again. Let's meet our pilots in our undercard, the oval. Some exciting matchups here.
I've renamed our undercard to Oval Team just because you got to drink your Oval Team before you can race in the big stuff.
That's true. That's true. Okay, so here we go.
Dad jokes abound tonight.
Oh, it's a good one. I like that one. First up, from the Tiny Turbines team, that is a team of homeschooled kids here in the Twin Cities area. We have Zaro. Now, 3 weeks ago, Zaro won the oval. You can only win the oval twice before you qualify out of the oval, or the oval team. Zaro failed to repeat 2 weeks ago and was off last week. So Zaro is back, our only previous champion of the oval here, racing tonight. You know he's dangerous, a past champion. Going up against, from the Minnesota STEM Partnership Team, made possible by Mini Analytics, the Twin Cities big data and analytics community, we have the Big Oof. Very charismatic, awesome profile picture there. The Big Oof has always been a fast starter in these oval races, has come close to winning, has not actually come away with a Thursday night Oval Team Championship yet. Could this be the night?
I think it's tonight.
The Big Oof, always fun to watch. And then, making his return from Melrose, Minnesota, out St. Cloud way, if you know where that is, we have the return of Cyrus FPV. Cyrus FPV's been off. I think he was camping. Were you camping, Cyrus? Off in the wilderness somewhere.
Yeah, I was camping up by a beautiful North Shore up by Lake Superior.
Oh, fantastic. I'm sure
Yeah.
that was beautiful. Were you able to fly up there?
No, because the DNR does not allow you to fly any drones at state parks. So.
Okay. Well, I like that you're following the rules. You might be a little rusty tonight, but it's good to have you back. Flying in the oval, you are looking for your first championship in the Ovaltine race as well. So these
I'm
three
due.
pilots will be. We could certainly say that. So what will happen? Zaro, previous champion, Big Oof, and Cyrus, close in the past, but never taking the crown. What will happen tonight? These three pilots will race 5 laps per heat around the oval. The winner after 5 laps notches a win. We're going to do Super Chase the Ace. The first pilot to win 3 of these, doesn't have to be consecutive, wins. So you got to win 3 pilots.
Wait, Marty.
Got to win 3. Cyrus, yes.
I'm in the wrong drone. I should be in the Ackerby. I just realized that.
Oh yeah, if you're in the brush, let's get off that.
This is spec racing, so the pilots will be flying a simulated spec racer, a brushed motor micro FPV drone made by Newbie Drone.
Newbie Drone, our favorite company.
They make great drones, our
They
friends in
do.
San Diego. So all of the Ovaltine pilots are here in Minnesota. We had some other pilots that were maybe going to join us tonight from around the country, but we got Minnesota tonight. The past 2 weeks of the Oval, we had Vapid from Grand Forks, North Dakota, not with us tonight, but Vapid won 2 in a row and qualified out of the Oval. So his departure leaves an opening for these 3 Minnesota pilots. And once Cyrus is back in, are you back in, Cyrus?
Yeah, I'm back in. I'm just getting used to the Ackerby real quick.
All right. He's been flying a different drone, but he's going to get back into our spec racer here. And then we have Brian Sour Power Sourman, our race manager, getting ready to start these pilots. We're going to talk a little bit about our daily races in a bit. Brian runs races every day in Discord and VelociDrone. But tonight, Thursday night, main event. And we're breaking in a brand new YouTube channel. I'm sorry, a brand new Twitch channel tonight. I see we have some viewers here on our YDSC Sports Twitch channel. This is awesome having you here. Make sure you follow and keep track of all of our YDSC races all summer long and into the school year. 6 viewers on Twitch. I know we have viewers on YouTube, Facebook, and Periscope as well. All right. I want to get started here. We got Cyrus, who's going to be flying in red, Zaro in purple, the Big Oof. Is that orange? It looks like orange for the Big Oof.
Looks good. I think we are ready to go.
Let's show everybody what the oval looks like here in our grade school gym.
Cruising, here we go. 4-second countdown here.
And they're off. This is a 5-lap heat.
Big Oof and Zaro trading places. Cyrus right there behind him. 1 gate back. Neck and neck all the way around. Oh my gosh.
Big Oof has the lead momentarily. After 4 laps, he's putting some distance.
Oh my
We
goodness.
said he
Zaro
was
is
dangerous.
Zaro needs to increase his camera angle. He's flying against the ground right now. Going full send. Someone needs to tell him what keys to press.
Big Oof grabs the first one in 36 seconds, followed by Cyrus in 39 seconds and change. And then Zaro, who had the lead for a moment but fell back to third. Okay, now remember, that's just 1 heat. Each heat is 5 laps. The first pilot to win 3 of those heats wins tonight. So they got to win it, and prove it again before anybody else does. All right. Joel, I see your chat there. Do you want to turn your chat off?
Oh,
In
yeah, sorry
VelociDrone?
about that. Yep, got it.
All right. So Big Oof, you are the ace. Let's run them again. Sour Power. The countdown. And they are off. Exciting matchup here. Zaro out with an early lead. Cyrus and the Big Oof chasing close behind. Zaro hanging on. Remember, this is just about holding your lines. They're just trying to hit all 6 of these gates consistently, going around and around. It's Zaro in the lead. Oh, Cyrus gets him. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Cyrus snuck up at the last second, wins by 8 hundredths of a second, less than 8 hundredths of a second. No, 8 thousandths of a second. Sorry, 8 thousandths of a second. Am I reading that right?
Hold on, let me check. Push the
I
buttons
see
over
8
here.
thousandths of a second separating Cyrus.
8
and Zaro.
milliseconds. 8 milliseconds. I think the closest I've ever seen is
That's
3
maybe the
milliseconds.
closest I've seen.
I mean that's insane.
That's the closest in a while. Cyrus, was that you inhaling and exhaling there at the end?
Yeah, I just saw a purple drone in front of me that entire time, and then I was like, okay, I need to push, so I just turned my pitch just a little bit more at the very end there, and I went high on that last gate, and Zara went low, and the high line ended up being successful.
Unbelievable. You just clipped him there. Big Oof took third. So Zaro is the only pilot without a win so far, but again, the first pilot to win 3 wins, so there's a little bit of time to make up ground. So far, this is a great matchup for these 3 pilots. Has everybody caught their breath?
No, but I guess you have to start sometime.
Let's go again.
Alright.
All right.
There we
3,
go.
2, 1. Oh my goodness, they are just very evenly matched, these pilots. Zaro had to lead the whole time last time. He's pulling these lines. Look at these guys go through these gates. It's like slightly different levels. They'd be hitting each other if we had mid-airs turned on. Zaro and Cyrus jockeying. Cyrus overtakes him momentarily. Then it's back to, gosh, anybody's race here between Cyrus in red, Zaro in purple.
Let's go.
Cyrus it again, 2 in a row.
Where is Zaro from again?
The Tiny Turbines.
Tiny turbines.
Somewhere here in the Twin Cities. I don't know exactly where. Big Oof from Minneapolis. Cyrus from Melrose. Tiny Melrose, Minnesota. Can I say tiny?
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
It's pretty small.
I won't get offended.
Well, Cyrus, you have 2 wins. Big Oof has 1. Zaro still looking for his first win. If Cyrus wins this, it's over. Can anybody else stop Cyrus now that he's getting used to flying the Spec Racer again?
Zara, are you on mic right now?
I am here, yeah.
What is your camera angle set to?
20?
Have you thought about increasing that?
Not really.
Try
Why?
this. Try setting it up to 28.
Alright.
Change it really fast.
Mid-race adjustment.
Yeah. He's flying against the ground, so everything I see in his camera angle and I ride along is just the floor going. So increasing the camera tilt will help him be able to line up his gate trajectory a lot better. So
Got it.
20's pretty low, especially when you're doing a full send here. So
All right. We'll have Zaro tell us when he has made that adjustment.
Have. It's done.
Flying a little bit, getting used to it.
do you like it or no?
It's fine. I'll try it. Doesn't really matter that much.
Oh, come on.
This This could be the adjustment that makes all the difference. Meanwhile, Big Oof with the win right off the bat needs to stage a comeback here.
All right, here we go.
Let's do it. This is Ovaltine. You need your Ovaltine. And the pilots are off. Oh, Cyrus went down early. That puts Zaro, and the Big Oof has the lead right now. Pass over Zaro. Zaro getting used to new angles. A new camera angle. Big Oof goes down. Zaro is your leader.
I mean, I would maybe even say Zaro could go up another probably 5 degrees. I mean, he could definitely get into above 30 right now. So right along.
He's
At least-
liking it, but
At least on this course with this whoop right now, yeah.
Cyrus is trying to catch up. Can he do it? Zaro gets the
Zaro
win.
wins one, yeah.
All three of these pilots now have a win. This is why we do it, folks. This is exciting. Even match pilots. Zaro, congratulations. Glad you liked that new camera angle.
Bump it up a couple more.
You
We're
got
just gonna
Mr.
make these
Miyagi.
guys faster by sheer will. Brian's over here laughing.
Real-time
faster.
coaching. The netizen. I like it. Okay, so Cyrus can still end it with a win, but he had trouble early on that time. He tried to catch up, but he did not have enough time to catch Zaro. Big Oof had the lead for a little bit. I have no idea what's going to happen in this next one.
Game number 5 coming up right now. Mosquito flying around me?
If you're just joining us, they're racing 5 laps around an oval, NASCAR style, turning left.
Oh
First
yeah, look
pilot
at this.
to win 3 wins.
Cyrus right here behind him, trailing. Zaro in the lead again. Looks like he's
Oh, Big
managing
Oof had
to...
it for just a second. Look at Big Oof trying. Oh, these guys are so close. Zaro, though.
Oh, Big Oof clips a gate, goes down, is now a gate back.
Oh,
Cyrus does overtake Zaro for a second. Zaro's right back in the lead. Here we go around in the
but Cyrus
final
grabbed it.
turns. Here it is.
Boom.
Let's go. Let's go.
Another close one. Ah, Cyrus takes it.
Oh,
You are the first to 3, my friend from
My-
Melrose. Yes.
my heart is beating through my neck right now. Oh my god.
Wow, it is intense. So, if you've never done this before, it's not easy. It is not easy to fly through those little gates, to fly around and around, hitting all those gates. Certainly not easy. These pilots have learned a lot in a short amount of time. And then when they're racing each other, it is incredibly intense, as you could tell from the heavy breathing from Cyrus, your winner tonight. Let's hear from the Big Oof. Hold on, really quick. Big Oof. You had that win right off the bat, and you were in each of those other heats. What did it feel like going up against these 2 pilots tonight?
Well, kind of overwhelming, and I could have did better. But I was getting these lag spikes. I got close to some gates, and it would kind of like mess up my line.
All right. Well, you are thrilling to watch. We love having you racing with us, and that first win set you off to a very good start. We hope you will keep coming back. You are due, my friend, and great flying, and we will just continue to work on smoothing those lines out, hitting the center of those gates. But nice job. And Zaro, could you feel Cyrus, just your shadow through that whole event?
No.
You guys were so close.
He said no.
He said no. Oh,
He said
now
no, he
he's saying,
couldn't
I
feel him.
could not feel him. Well, he was there. Zaro, we look forward to having you back. You have 1 win under your belt. You are still able to fly the oval. We welcome you to join us in the main event as well. But fantastic flying. Are you going to be with us next week, do you think?
No idea.
All right. Well, we hope to have you back when you're able. And Cyrus from Melrose, Minnesota. First win in the oval. How does it feel?
It feels good. It's been a long time coming. But congrats to Zaro and Big Oof. They were the ones who pushed me through all of this, and I think I've just showed further proof why Melrose needs a drone team. Thank you very much.
Melrose absolutely needs a drone team. We are going to do an all-out campaign to get a drone team in Melrose, Minnesota.
Yeah, we are.
You have proven that that team's going to have big potential. All right, that is the Oval. Thank you, Big Oof. Thank you, Zaro. We are moving on to the big bracket. We are no longer limited to the spec brushed quad. These pilots can choose their micro FPV quad of choice, brushed motor, brushless motor, anything they want to fly. And we are moving on to the big event. Is that slide ready, Joel?
No, my computer's over there. I'll go get it. Wait. I might be able to get it fast here.
All right.
While they're working that up.
Well, we can do it after the play-in, if you
I'll
like.
get it ready. Yeah, we can do it after the play-in. Yep.
All right, so the advanced pilots tonight, they all had a chance to qualify on this first track. This track was designed by a pilot who is not here tonight, actually. Vapid FPV, former Oval champ, tried his hand at track design, course design, designed a great one, and we are flying it tonight first. It takes place in a parking ramp. So the pilots, the advanced pilots tonight had a chance to qualify, lay down qualifying times in this track designed by Vapid FPV out of Grand Forks, North Dakota. Calls it the Tetris car park track. Based on qualifying times, we have 10 pilots. The bottom four are going to race to qualify for our 8 pilot bracket. Top 2 finishers in this play-in will be our 7th and 8th seeds in the bracket. Let's meet them quickly. Starting from left to right, a familiar profile picture and name, Cyrus FPV, fresh off his first Oval win. He has been practicing on advanced courses, including this one, and he will be racing in the main event tonight if he can play in to the bracket, but he's got some competition. Next up, a teammate of Zaro's on the Tiny Turbines team, we have Eclipse. Eclipse is also getting into the course design game, I hear. But tonight they are racing this track designed by Vapid FPV. Welcome Eclipse from the Tiny Turbines, and also from the Tiny Turbines, the captain of the Tiny Turbines team, Creator. This pilot brought all the homeschooled kids together to form a drone racing team because she thought it was awesome. We appreciate it. This is Shy Book Dragon. Look at that awesome profile picture. Shy Book Dragon trying to play into the big bracket tonight. And 4th in the play-in group, it is the legendary Sky Cats the sequel with the Sleeping Cats. Sky Cats the sequel from Blaine, from the Blaine High School team up on the north side of the Twin Cities. Always nice to have Sky Cats, the sequel, not the original. This is the sequel, and the sequel is better, folks.
The sequel
That's
is
who
better.
they are. Cyrus, Eclipse, Shy Book Dragon, and Sky Cats the sequel. Now they are going to race this Tetris car park track designed by Vapid FPV. They're going to race it until one of them wins twice. Are we doing one lap on this course?
I believe so. Greg, yep, 1 lap, Brian's indicating.
Okay, 1 lap. So we're going to do 1 lap heats. We're going to race it as many times as it takes for one of these pilots to win twice. When that happens, that pilot will be the 7th seed in the bracket, and then we'll add up the points based on how the other pilots finished, and we'll determine our 8th seed in the bracket. Okay, let's get these pilots started. I'm
Can you just
eager
hang
to see
on
this
30? Can you hang on 30 seconds, please? It shouldn't take me too long. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Are you changing quads again? Whatever you're doing, we can wait.
Yeah, I just gotta. Yeah.
That is the voice of Cyrus FPV.
There you go, Marty. I got the image for you there.
Oh, while we wait for Cyrus, there we go. Okay. IGAO. I've been talking about IGAO, International Game of Whoop. Daniel Seguano up in Seattle, Skittles FPV came up with the coolest idea ever. Imagine the game of horse in basketball, trick shots and whatnot. Well, this is trick maneuvers with a tiny whoop, with a little micro FPV drone. And it's a game where everybody plays against each other, trying to pull off different tricks. If they can pull it off, they survive for another week when the next trick comes out. If you can't do a trick, you get a letter. We spell whoop. Instead of horse, we spell whoop, W-H-O-O-P. If you get 5 letters, you're out. It is a game of attrition, and one of our YDSC pilots, Daylight FPV, last year, in the first ever year of IGAO, was the second place finisher globally. He's out of San Antonio, Texas, but he was the second best IGAO pilot in the entire world. Lost out to a pilot from Australia. Well, Daylight is back for this year's IGAO. I hear there are 200 pilots already signed up, Joel.
Holy
for
smokes.
IGAO.
I
International
better
Game
sign
of
up. It'll probably
Pilots,
make me a better pilot. I hear that it does make you a much better pilot.
I've heard that so many times, that by learning these tricks and performing these tricks, and of course recording yourself doing them and sending them in, improves your piloting skill, teaches you all kinds of good skills of just even sharing video that you can record while you're flying. And for more information, you can go to facebook.com/IGO Whoop, International Game of Whoop. And there's only 29 hours left to enter before the competition kicks off. It'll be midnight Friday night, July 31st, Pacific time, okay? So as soon as the clock strikes into August in the Pacific time zone, that is the deadline. So please go to facebook.com/IGO Whoop, get the details, submit a video, and no matter how experienced you are, if you have a tiny whoop, I highly recommend joining this fun game. It is a blast. All right.
It is a blast. I think we're ready to go.
I'm ready.
Cyrus is ready. Eclipse, Shybook Dragon, Skycats sequel. All right, and they are off. I'm going to get to learn this track as we watch them.
Yep. So it's based on Tetris. So every single block or every gate sequence in here is based upon. Oops. Wait, hold on. My camera's set up here. Is based on one of the Tetris blocks, which is pretty great.
I see. That's the whole idea.
Okay, here we go.
Well, Cyrus, Shybook Dragon now has the lead, actually. Changing places with Cyrus FPV, your oval champion, coming in hot, has built a lead now. Your red pilot, Cyrus FPV, flying a different drone than he flew in the oval.
I think it's a mistake. I think it's a 4-brick. I think it should be a 4-brick ladder there, not a 3-brick. I could be wrong.
Really?
Tetris has the long piece is 4 bricks long, I think. Yeah, not 3. Gonna have to talk to Vapid about that.
Guess so. Well, Cyrus, let's see. You can see the gate count over there on the left. We're gonna see how many gates this course has.
It's a lot.
67 of them.
67. Okay, can anybody catch up? Skycats now in second place, trying to catch Cyrus.
Well, Cyrus finishes up in a minute 29.
Ooh, long one. All right, it's important to see who gets second, though. Shybook Dragon in pursuit of Skycats.
Skycats finishing up on the last slalom bit here. Zip around and come and hit that finish gate. Skycats will pick home second for the first game. Shybook right behind them. Here's Eclipse.
And Eclipse is still on the course. They will take fourth. So Cyrus is your ace. All Cyrus has to do is win another one before anybody else can win twice to cement his spot in the big bracket. These 4 pilots are racing for the 7th and 8th seeds. Wow, that oval was really exciting. So many close heats. And it's been really fun to open up our events with that oval race.
It is fun.
Once again, this is the Youth Drone Sports Championships. We are racing in VelociDrone, the leading FPV racing simulator. This is a course designed by one of our young pilots, Vapid FPV from Grand Forks, North Dakota. Let's run these pilots again. This is our play-in round. These 4 pilots are racing for a chance to finish top 2 and be seated in our bracket. Okay, they are off. In our Tetris course, all these gates, with one exception, look like Tetris pieces. Skycats is your leader early on. From Blaine, Minnesota, Blaine Bengal, overtaken by Cyrus, but they are neck and neck. All the pilots are together. It's anybody's race at this point. Pilots having to find their way around this dimly lit parking garage. Don't get lost in there. Cyrus in red is your leader. Going across. Got to climb that partial ladder. Pilots are lucky. It's not a full 4 climb. It's just a 3 climb.
They are lucky.
Skycats in pursuit, though. Can Skycats, who finished second in the last one, looks like Skycats has been putting in some work.
Looks like Cyrus was able to clip that his last 3 blue gates into the brick. He goes. Skycat's right on his tail.
Yep, they see each other. It's one thing about these gates.
A little song and dance.
Skycat's very close.
Into the slalom he goes. Skycat's 3 gates behind. But Cyrus looks like he will take home the second win there.
Whew. Cyrus, 2 for 2, wins the oval and wins the play-in. Skycats grab second place. And that means with 2 seconds, yes, 2 second place finishes. Skycats will also be in the bracket. Here comes Shy Book Dragon taking 3rd. Same finish order as our first heat. And Eclipse is out there finishing the course. A long one. This is a long course. We're going to see what the rest of the pilots do on this course as Eclipse comes in. Just going to hit that last gate. All right, that is it. Cyrus is your winner of the play-in. Skycats is second. You two will be moving on as our 7th and 8th seeds in tonight's bracket. We do say goodnight to Shy Book Dragon and Eclipse, our 2 pilots from the Tiny Turbines. Do either of you have any thoughts on this course? Dimly lit parking garage, Tetris gates. What do you think? Any advice for the other pilots?
It's not my favorite. Oh, don't crash in the tunnel.
Shy Book Dragon says,
yeah.
Don't crash in the tunnel. Yeah, it's a complex course. Eclipse, anything to add?
Not really.
You are a course designer yourself, right?
Yeah, don't crash in the angled gate either. You'll spawn facing the wall.
Okay.
That is
Hope
true.
everyone else is listening. Well, you two are fantastic teammates, along with Zaro, who we saw in the Oval teen race. Thank you again for flying with us. We appreciate you putting in all the work and sticking with this amazing young sport of drone racing. We look forward to seeing you in the weeks to come.
All right,
Okay.
So we now have our top 8 seeds lined up, ready to go, heading into our double limb bracket. We're going to take a peek at that right here.
Yeah, let's take a look at who we have. All right. From top to bottom, these are our 8 pilots who have qualified for the bracket. It's a double elimination bracket. Starting with our first match, it's going to be Quad Boy from Wichita, Kansas, a middle schooler from Wichita, Kansas, going up against Atomic, who is also from Blaine High School, just like Skycats. who we met a little bit ago. Where is Skycats? You got Shybook Dragon in there, Joel.
I do? Did I put the wrong one in there?
Yep. It should be Skycats, I believe, in match number 2, correct?
How does that work? Hold on a second. Playing... Oh,
I was just...
Oops, that's my fault. Hold on a second. Let me read.
All right, we're going to correct the bracket. Shybook Dragon makes a cameo here, but it's actually Skycats in match 2. So match 2, we have Raid Optics from Eden Prairie High School in Eden Prairie, Minnesota, going up against...
Match number 1 stays the same. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, 1 stays the same. Match 2, Raid Optics from Eden Prairie going up against Cyrus FPV from Melrose, Minnesota. Melrose does need a drone team. Cyrus, your oval champion tonight, first time, and now has qualified into the bracket. That's Raid Optics and Cyrus. 2 pilots very familiar with each other from our daily office hours races. We'll talk about that in a moment. Match number 3, we see Easy Racer going up against Vanadium. Easy Racer, when we first met him, he was racing out of Atlanta, Georgia. Now he's in the Chicago area. He's moved up to Chicago, and I believe this is his first Thursday racing with us this summer. Great to have Easy Racer back. Fantastic young pilot, but he's got a tough matchup. He's going up against the Desert Destroyer, Vanadium, last week's champion, a 4-time champion, a 4-time Thursday night champion. This is our 7th race. Of the 6 we've done so far, Vanadium has won 4 of them. Absolutely a tough pilot to face. But that is going to be a great matchup. Easy Racer and Vanadium. And then match 4, our top qualifier tonight, Warhead, graduate of Hill Murray School here in the Twin Cities, actually flying from Wisconsin, his home in Wisconsin, but he will be a freshman at the University of St. Thomas in St. Paul this fall. Tommy, we welcome Warhead, 2nd week in a row, top qualifying time, going up against Skycats, the sequel. Skycats advancing from the play-in. 2 pilots from Blaine in the top 8 tonight. Fantastic. Blaine Bengals represent. Their team is getting ready for this school season. And of course, if you want a drone racing team at your school to race in the simulator and in real life, go to youthdronesports.org. You can find the information there. Teachers, parents, students, I recommend it to everybody. Let's get started here with Quad Boy and Atomic. Quad Boy from Kansas, Atomic from Blaine, Minnesota.
All right, they
And I'm
are
gonna...
lining up. Here you go.
Oh, there they go. Okay. Atomic in white, Quad Boy in green.
Let's ride along with Atomic here as we move through this course. There's
These
a
pilots...
tricky gate there. It's kind of angled down.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
Well, that's a fascinating line through that first Tetris piece there. Corner block, up the ladder we go with blue. Quad Boy has a couple gates back on his hunt.
I don't think we mentioned these are mini chase the aces, right? So
Yes.
first pilot to win 2 is the winner of the match. It is double elimination. So the loser survives, but it's good to stay on the top side of the bracket if you can. Atomic with the lead. Quad Boy close behind. These 2 pilots have seen a lot of each other in daily office hours. And Atomic gets to the finish gate first. 56 seconds. Nice speed. Quad Boy not far behind. Again, these 2 pilots have gotten to know each other. They live in different states, but they meet up on the daily in our daily office hours, our dough races run by Sour Power, our race manager. Atomic has the first win. What's that, Atomic?
He was my teammate for the first duos too.
Oh, that's right. You guys were teammates. This is got to be tough facing off against each other. But it is just the first round, so loser is not done. Let's run them again. Yeah, what were you guys called? Quadtomic? Quadtomic was the team name, I believe. We will talk about that team race in a little bit. That was last weekend, a first for this summer.
It was Quatomic.
Quatomic, yes. Well, Quatomic is racing again, but against each other this time. Atomic in white from Blaine.
Gotta figure out my cameras.
Quad Boy's right there.
He is right there.
Oh my. Trying to force a third and deciding match, and Atomic has some trouble. Had some trouble on that 3-part ladder. Should be a 4. But Atomic takes it over again. Now they're in the block.
Quad Boy in the lead, barely. Oh, and then Atomic back. This is a back and forth match.
Yeah. This could be anybody here.
There's a different line there coming out of that gate. Quad Boy does take the lead here, and he is in. Oh,
whoa.
My goodness.
Less than a second.
Less than a second there between those two. We're going all the way to the rubber match right out of the gate. This is good.
Yeah, first race of the night in the bracket, and we are going to 3. Sudden death for these two pilots, former teammates. All right, let's line them up again. Last weekend, we did have a team race. They were teams of 2. These two pilots teamed up again, flying from different states. They've never met in person, but forming bonds and friendships here in the YDSC. As these pilots are off, they got to know each other as teammates. Can Quad Boy catch up to Atomic's early lead here in the 3rd and deciding rubber match?
He's having a little problem there with one of these gates. I think there's a hidden gate there that he keeps missing right there, so he is struggling. Atomic pulls out a solid lead there. Now there's like 10 gates there, so it's a little deceptive. Really only 4 gates back at this point. But he exits the ladder right as Quad Boy is entering it.
All right. 4-gate lead for Atomic. Into the cube. They see each other. Quad Boy's got more work to do. Atomic leaves it.
Atomic into the last slalom. Quad Boy pushing hard. Oh.
That was too close.
Not quite there.
Wow.
Felt the in the first block.
Atomic, you stay up top on the top half of the bracket. Quad Boy, valiant effort, forcing a 3rd heat here in our first match of the bracket, but you are down south, working your way up from the bottom half. We will see you again soon.
All right, next pairing is Raid Optics and Cyrus, ready to go already. Brian right on top of it.
Cyrus, you better beat him.
Now, Raid Optics from Eden Prairie doesn't like to listen to you and I, Joel, when we're talking about what's happening. So he is muting himself and deafening himself. And Raid Optics, speaking of daily office hours, last week came away with the first ever daily office hours championship, going up against Cyrus. That was a week-long championship, by the way. First week-long championship. Going up against Cyrus, who we've seen a lot of tonight. Also a daily office hours veteran. Let's see how these two pilots do. They know each other well. Still here in the track designed by their friend Vapid from Grand Forks. Let's start them, Sour Power. I wonder where this parking garage is. Pretty empty.
Downtown St. Paul.
Okay. Raid Optics out first in red. Cyrus has switched to purple.
Raid Optics.
Raid Optics.
Second Tetris piece down the 2 line of greens. Here we go. Oh, and misses a gate and needs to start over.
Oh, that tunnel, yeah. But he's got a sizable lead. Raid Optics has been just working week in, week out on his pilot skills, getting better and better and better. Proof the practice absolutely improves your game.
That was a good line through that cube there. Into the slalom. Nice tail. 54. That is a new fastest time so far we've seen today.
Best time on this track so far. Yep.
There was an earlier version without cameras they were putting down times on, so I don't know what the hot lap was there, but I don't really want to know. I kind of want to be surprised.
Yeah.
So
let's see it in competition. All right, we're watching Cyrus.
This is not the run.
not the run.
Feeling a little bit of the big bracket pressure here. And we did get off to a little bit of a late start tonight, so we will run right away again once Cyrus comes in. Your oval champion tonight. All right. Let's go again. Here they go. Raid Optics can end this one. But not if Cyrus can keep pace and score the upset. Raid Optics 5-gate lead.
Oh, what?
Trouble for Cyrus, as you can hear. Look at these lines by Raid Optics. Was your second best qualifier tonight. Oh, a little trouble on the ladder.
See, I think the curse of the commentator is real, even if you're not listening. Right as you say it, he crashes on that second gate in the ladder.
He can feel it. He
And
can't
now he's past-
hear
yep.
it, but he can feel it.
You can feel it. We're talking about him.
Spidey sense.
Kind of want to make one of these gates in real life for our next in real life race. I feel like that the S shaped. I forget what they call it, the elbow curve or whatever. I like
That would be
a lot.
cool.
Yeah.
Raid Optics, Eden Prairie Eagle. Just been here all summer long, getting better and faster, and he takes this one in 2, meaning Cyrus FPV, your qualifier and oval champion, needs to work his way up from the bottom. Double elimination, though. All right, I'm going to mention while we're waiting for Cyrus to finish his lap, this is not the track for the whole night. We are actually going to switch up our track tonight for the first time. First time on a Thursday night that we are going to switch tracks mid-bracket. And we're going to do it twice.
What?
Yeah, so don't get used to this
Blowing my
track.
mind right now. Wait a
Everybody.
second.
Only in the simulator, Joel. It's hard to move the whole gang to another track altogether in real life. As Cyrus comes in. Okay, that is match 2 in the books. Congratulations, Raid Optics. Now it's on to match 3. This is one I had circled. Easy Racer making his summer debut, season 3 debut, racing from a new city altogether since the last time we saw him. Coming out of Chi-Town, the Windy City, going up against Vanadium from Phoenix, Arizona. Pretty much the, what would you say? The Tom Brady, the Derek Jeter. So far, the star of the summer.
I don't like either of them. Can we pick a sports star I like?
The LeBron James, the star of the summer.
Yeah, I'll go with LeBron James. I like James.
If I could think of how about the Larry Fitzgerald to talk about a Phoenix pilot or Phoenix athlete? Okay. Easy Racer and Vanadium in the car park playing Tetris. Welcome back, Easy Racer. You are in Chicago, correct?
Yes.
How do you like it so far?
Pretty nice. Like it better than Atlanta.
Better than Atlanta.
Not quite as hot in the summer. Still pretty hot.
Yeah, but we're next to a lake, so it helps.
There you go. I was gonna say, you get the lake effect. It's very nice.
I'm gonna deafen myself for this race.
You're deafening. Okay. No offense taken.
All right.
All right, ready to go. Start him up.
All right. Easy Racer in cyan going up against Vanadium in familiar blue. He likes to race in blue, and he is usually a blur of blue. So fast. Early lead over Easy Racer. Vanadium setting the pace. Climbing that ladder, no problem. Oh, a little trouble. Recovers, resets. Yeah, these would be some fun gates to create in real life, Joel.
Yep. Notes being taken at the moment. That one. I like this one. The one Vanadium's going through right now. I want that one.
Yeah.
Really super fun.
It's a nice climb. Vanadium slaloming and 47. Fastest lap so far in the bracket. Vanadium showing us how it's done as we watch Easy Racer getting the hang of this course. Did a little bit of practicing beforehand. Got to get used to flying from a whole new city. Can't hear us. All right, as we watch him go through that cool gate.
Hey Brian, is there a hidden gate on the elbow piece on the left side that they have to hit? It's like the back forward, and they have to like do a loop around, or are they free to figure out how to get around it? No, I'll ask you later. Okay.
Checking with our race manager, Brian, about some course features, and Racer is in. Okay, so going again. Vanadium has set the pace, fastest lap so far. Can Easy Racer somehow stop the Desert Destroyer in this early round match? Again, we're not going to spend all night on this in this parking lot. We're going to retire it in just a little bit, but they got to earn their way through it. Vanadium building a big time lead, going around the different.
So this one right here. So in, around. Is there a gate right there? They have to hit one. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a gate between the wall and
the top
right
red
here.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to go to the top left, right, if you look from it.
That makes sense.
42 seconds and change. Vanadium, super fast. That means Easy Racer will go to the bottom half of the bracket, but that's okay. Double elimination, not done. Vanadium, what are your thoughts on this track design? He's trying to talk. We're getting static.
Can you hear me?
We got you a little bit.
I like how this track has a theme. Not too many tracks are like this, but the Tetris idea I think is actually a pretty good idea.
Yeah, nice theme. Well executed. Well, nice flying, sir.
Thank you.
You get to stay on the top half, so we'll see you in a little bit. And we are on to match number 4, the last match of the first round of the big bracket. And we have our top qualifier, Warhead, going up against the second pilot we've seen so far tonight from Blaine, Skycats the sequel. All right, let's line these pilots up. 3, 2, 1.
Warhead out with the early lead there.
Warhead flying in St. Thomas purple, University of St. Thomas, where he's going to be a freshman here in the fall.
Are they purple?
St. Thomas is purple, yes. St. Thomas Academy, who's in the YDSC, they are blue and white, but University of St. Thomas is purple and white. Okay. Warhead with a massive lead. He really works on each of these courses. As soon as he figures out which course is going to be the one, he practices, he gets his lines. As we can see here, 43. Not quite as fast as Vanadium's last one, but we are setting up.
Any
not
mistakes?
Much off.
Yeah.
All right, as Skycats gets some good experience on this course, he already advanced out of the play-in group, of course. But this is a new league that he's in, going against the top qualifier as the 8th seed. I think, on this course, which is so long. Once we get into matches 5 and 6, I think we should move on once we have a winner.
Yep, we will cut them short as soon as we have a winner, starting in match number 5.
All right, and we are only going to race this course through match 6. Then we switch it up.
So we're doing the next 2 are still on this course.
Next 2 are still on this course. Yep.
And then back into I guess that's true, because that'd be technically the round 1, right?
Exactly. And then we wait till our final 4 before changing it again.
Okay.
Okay. And they are going again. Another chance to see Warhead absolutely carving this course up. Zipping through the tunnel.
You know who we haven't seen from Hill Murray is either Loose Boots or Zesty, or yeah,
those 2 were a big part of our spring season, but only Warhead has stuck around.
Did both of them graduate, or did just Loose Boots and Warhead?
And Zesty, all 3 graduated.
All graduated.
42.5. We'll have to check that against the hot lap from Vanadium, but it's very close.
It says it's not a leaderboard track.
Well, they were both 42 and change, so watch out for those 2 on a collision course. Meanwhile, Skycats will have 1 loss on his record. He's going to have to survive his next match, getting some good additional practice.
He will have to go again on this track in matches, I think, number 6. All right.
Okay. We have seen all the pilots. Now we go downtown to the lower half of the bracket, where the pilots who lost in their first round match need to survive in order to continue. We have seen pilots work their way all the way back from this bottom half. Starting with match number 5 on the same course, it's Quad Boy from Wichita, Kansas, going up against Cyrus FPV from Melrose, Minnesota. Okay, best 2 out of 3. As soon as we have a winner, we end it. In the car park, playing Tetris. Early slight lead for Quad Boy. Quad Boy has been performing extremely well in our daily office hours races. Part of the YDSC, we have office hours in Discord Monday through Friday every morning. And Sour Power runs races, experiments with new formats.
Did he get
Quad Boy has been showing up.
Looks like Quad Boy almost crashed out of that gate, but he's able to get through every single gate and didn't have to go back for it. That's really nice. Fortunate.
Flying well. A middle schooler from Wichita, Kansas. He's going to have to remind me what grade he's in. A man of few words. A young man of few words, though. Cyrus trying to catch him, but it's a sizable lead for Quad Boy.
There is Quad Boy taking race number 1.
All right, in the interest of time, let's end it, and we'll run them right away again. Could this be the end of the road for Cyrus FPV, who won our oval and qualified into the 7th spot in our bracket, but he's going up against Quad Boy here. If Cyrus wins this one, he forces a rubber match. Gotta keep it close. It's the young pilot from Wichita. right. 5-gate lead for Quad Boy as he zooms through the tunnel, goes down for a moment, allows Cyrus little chance to catch up, but Quad Boy's back in the air, climbing the ladder, moving through gates, around posts.
Nope.
A little issue there.
Internet connectivity issue. Lost some data from Quad Boy's computer. But it doesn't actually mess up. It doesn't. Yeah, it's like a remix. Yeah, scratch action there. It doesn't impact his flight lines. Just what our visualization. That's it. So Quad Boy finishes his second win of this match with 1:03.
Pretty close to the time on the first one. Remarkably consistent. And Quad Boy stays alive from Wichita. And after an amazing start to the night, Cyrus, you made it far, my friend. Got your first oval win. Qualified into the 7th spot. But we say goodnight now. Great to have you back from the North Shore. And we look forward to seeing you back next Thursday and in all the office hours, which you are a regular.
So next up, we're moving on to Easy Racer and Skycats. All right, back up again. Pilots are ready.
Chicago, Easy Racer, Blaine, Skycats the sequel.
Send them.
Here's the countdown. And there they go.
Oh, where's Easy Racer? No start?
Yeah, don't see him.
He's fine.
He's flying, but he's not flying.
He's flying, but not flying.
We got to double check that he's properly assigned.
Yeah, it looks like he is assigned flying. I see him on the start pad.
Easy Racer, can you let us know what's happening?
Let's see. Did he no, he hasn't
Skycats get some extra practice. Something has happened as we watch Skycats making his way around the course, but he does not have
a competitor at the moment.
An opponent. It's a lonely heat.
I'm going to make an executive decision. If Skycats can finish before Easy Racer takes off, we'll give a win to Skycats for the game. I pinged him in Discord, waiting on him here.
Looks like he's here. Yeah, he's in Discord. Waiting for an answer of what's happening.
I don't think he knew he was flying again.
Good news for Skycats.
Yeah, let's try to reel Easy Racer back in, but Skycats, calm and cool. Confidence of the sequel.
Let me send him a little push notification there, so maybe that'll get his... Let's do this one second.
And Skycats just get through that last gate. Skycats has not hit the last gate yet.
There you go.
Suspense. And he's through. All right. Okay, the mystery.
The mystery
of Easy Racer. I think we've been talking about how it's double elimination and how pilots weren't done after the first one, so hopefully he caught that.
Might not have. Give him another 30 seconds. Give him to the 1 minute mark here on our timer in the bottom right.
Okay.
Easy Racer.
Skycats usually on mute. Skycats, what's it like having your teammate Atomic flying with us this summer. Are you guys excited for your team's chances this fall? Let's see if he'll unmute himself. Doesn't usually talk much on the live streams. Maybe Tommy can chime in. Tommy, thoughts on your teammate here, Skycats? Everybody's muted. I'm talking to myself. That's okay.
It's okay.
I can do it.
I'm back.
Well, we're gonna.
Easy Racer's back.
What did I miss?
You missed your heat,
Oh no.
but it's 2 out of 3. So you lost the first one to Skycats, but if you can win 2 in a row, you will stay alive. Double elimination. Sorry about that, but you are alive and working your way back up from the bottom. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, let me start my radio. One sec.
Got a lot of pilots in Discord talking about IGOW, International Game of Whoop. A little more than 24 hours left to submit your video. Oh, here we go. They are flying. I didn't even notice they started.
Sorry, I walked away.
Easy Race. Easy Racer has the lead. Now Skycats has to deal with another pilot after that pleasant stroll through the course a few minutes ago. Skycats is right near Easy Racer. Happy to have Easy Racer back. He's got to try to protect this lead that he's got going up the ladder, the not quite Tetris ladder.
Not quite Tetris ladder. Clips the top one, but survives.
Now, if Easy Racer wins this heat, we go again. But if Skycats can pull it off, he can end it. Best 2 out of 3 in these match races. Nice to have Illinois represented in the YDSC. And we've had some other Illinois pilots earlier in the summer.
And
there it is.
Takes number 2.
Nice job, Easy Racer.
Thank
Dusted off the transmitter. Got right back at it. Okay, so we are going a third time. Winner survives, loser is done. Let's get them going here, Brian. Race manager, Sour Power, running things behind the scenes. We appreciate it. Okay. Fast start for Easy Racer and Cyan. This is our last lap, last heat on this course. We're going to switch it after this, Joel. History being made on Thursday night.
I don't even remember what we're going to next.
Well, it's a secret.
It's a secret. I want to be surprised. Don't tell me, Brian.
Were these courses revealed earlier? Or am I just flying?
They were. You had to show up early. They'll look familiar if you've been around.
Nothing too new.
But we're going to mix it up.
No chef surprise tonight. I do want to do that where it you just have to race on a track you've never flown before. Like everyone gets one practice lap.
Yeah. We talked about that.
Yeah.
Decided to let these pilots have a little peek before race time, but they don't know what the order is. Easy Racer. 2 in a row to bounce back from his missed heat, and he stays alive from Chicago, Illinois. And that means Skycats, as he finishes up. Nice job qualifying to get into the big bracket, Skycats. Love having you race with us every Thursday. Dedicated pilot. Excited for the Blaine team this coming year. If Skycats wants to say anything, I'm going to give him a second to unmute himself. Rarely likes to speak, but we are big fans. Skycats, the sequel. Skycats 2.
Finishing positions are on the board. Skycats will finish 8th overall tonight. Cyrus in 7th.
All right.
On to the top 6 we go. Match number 7.
Great job, pilots. And we are into a whole new track. Let's see. What track will it be? Big reveal coming up. If you're just joining us, we are the Youth Drone Sports Championships. This is the beginning of something amazing. Drone sports at high schools and middle schools. If you like robotics, you are going to love drone sports. It's robotics that flies. And when we can't race in real life, we race in the simulator. And it's a whole different kind of awesome. We got pilots from all over the country racing tonight. And we are moving through a bracket. We're here every Thursday. Got a brand new Twitch channel, Youth Drone Sports on Twitch, just like we have on YouTube and Facebook. Streaming across the board. And we are on to match number 7 on a new racetrack. Are we there yet?
Brian is still loading his machine. Brian, you should just use one of those computers right in front of you.
Race manager
we'll do that
Brian
next time. Okay.
Decided to come in this time.
Sitting right next to me, socially
that's
distant
new.
enough today. No. That's why I'm breathing this direction away from him the whole night. Just.
Yes, be safe, everybody.
We're back,
By the
back
way,
to back.
we were all outside. We were all outside this afternoon for the second edition of YDSC Pro Race Camp. Pro Race Camp is where our local professional, Fluxy, teaching the intricacies and the specialty of 5-inch race quad racing and flying for a group of young pilots who are getting into that. It was super exciting. Beautiful day.
It was great.
Oh, here we are. I remember this track. This is a fun one.
Let's go.
It is DDC Sim Series Race 5M pilots. We are moving on. We got to fly around the airplane through tunnels. You will remember it. Atomic and Raid Optics getting some quick reminder laps in as we get ready to go on this really exciting track. And I think we did one lap on this one too, correct? It's going to be shorter.
Yep, 1 lap. We're ready to go. Let's roll them.
All right. Atomic from Blaine, Raid Optics from Eden Prairie, both in the Twin Cities, both experienced pilots from our spring season, and they are off. Raid Optics in red.
So you go up
Atomic in white.
around the wings of the airplane, down into a little slalom action on the ground. And you got this
Raid
big X
Optics
you got to
setting
move through.
Oh yeah, the big X.
Up a little difficult tunnel.
Chandelier, lap around the chandelier.
Dive tunnel, I guess you'd actually call it.
Oh, that's right.
Up and around. It's been very frustrating. I remember them clipping the inside of those things there at the end. We'll see if anyone remembers that trick.
What week did we use this one? Oh, it was week 2. It was week 2. Raid Optics gets the first one.
Yeah, we were in the hangar again. There's a different course we had in the hangar. That was fun as well.
Well, looking back, Vanadium won it the last time we were on this track. But this is only the middle track of 3 tonight. Raid Optics gets the first win. Let's run them again. Best 2 out of 3 still.
Over the wing, around the tail, over, into the tunnel at the bottom, into the slalom. Raid goes. Let's see if I can find a good camera angle. I forgot about the cameras on this track. There we go.
Last week, Raid Optics won our week-long daily office hours championship. First ever week-long winner. He notched another win this week, but I got to tell you, another pilot racing tonight, our top qualifier, Warhead, has won the last 2 dough races in a row, yesterday and today. But Raid Optics takes care of business on this one. Jumped to a new track, no problem. Racing a super fast lap, 5 seconds ahead of Atomic's lap. Atomic, you are not done. This is your first loss of the night. You stay alive. Great optics. You stay up on top. Nicely done.
Yep.
And we move.
Don't worry, I'm coming back for you. I'm coming back for you.
Look at this. We have quite a matchup already here in match number 8. Normally you don't see this till 11, but
right. This is your 4-time Thursday night flights champion in the YDSC Vanadium going up against your 2-time in a row top qualifier Warhead and your back-to-back Doe champ Warhead. And both these guys were flying super fast laps on the other track, but now they got to race this track. Let's see what happens. Warhead has a new profile picture too. It looks like Peppa Pig with something else, a modified Peppa Pig.
Wait,
It's a
I gotta get a
turbo.
little. What is it?
It's a turbocharger.
Turbo
Wait a
Peppa
second.
Pig.
Turbo. Oh my goodness.
That's amazing. All right. Nice
All right.
update, Matt Warhead. Okay. Last time we were on this course, it was week 2, and Vanadium won the whole thing. But Warhead absolutely been grinding since then. This is close. Look at this. Slight lead for Vanadium into the X. Warhead looking for any opportunity to make the pass as they circle the chandelier and go across down the slanted tunnel.
Oh, little clip there by Warhead. Takes the shortcut around to the end.
Oh, but Vanadium gets it by 2 seconds, not by much. He knew this would be close, and as you can tell, these laps are going a little faster. Shorter course, definitely fun to watch. Okay, going again, Vanadium and Warhead. Vanadium wins, it's over. Warhead can force a third and deciding heat. Warhead with the lead early. Around the plane, through the tunnel, where Vanadium takes it over. These two pilots are getting to be great rivals on Thursdays. Around the chandelier. Phoenix, Arizona. Vanadium, the slight lead over Western Wisconsin Warhead. Vanadium grabs it again. Just 2 seconds separating, but Vanadium survives, stays up top. Warhead, your top qualifier on the other track. We're testing a little bit of adaptability here. Sense memory on these tracks. Hey, looking back, I want to make sure. Warhead, I think you missed week 2. I think you did not race on this track, so you got to get used to this one. And you are not done. We will see you again.
All right, well, Warhead's going again right away, actually.
Oh, right away.
Yep.
Okay.
Sometimes we
Dan
switch
Ha-
those two up, but tonight that's not how the cards fell. So we are moving down to the lower bracket just for a couple matches here. So Warhead and Quad Boy going at it on this brand new course for Quad Boy. And we are ready to go.
Warhead and Quad Boy. They've been meeting each day in daily office hours. Warhead got his first daily office hours win yesterday and backed it up with another win today, back to back. Let's see if he can get the rare double office hours win and Thursday night win. He's got a lead over Quad Boy right now as he zooms down the tunnel. Is that a crazy 8 over there? I think it is. And 33 seconds, another fast one. Quad Boy getting a taste of.
I think Quad Boy joined us on this course. I think this was the first week he joined us. This is a throwback for him.
You're right. Quad Boy remembers this track. Well, he has only gotten better since we first saw him in week 2, but he's got his work cut out for him here. This is the bottom half of the bracket. Quad Boy needs to beat Warhead here to extend his night. Otherwise, Warhead can end it for him. This is Wichita, Kansas.
Doing some power lips over the wing there.
That's fun. All right, Quad Boy from Wichita, Warhead from Wisconsin, on his way to the University of St. Thomas this fall in St. Paul, Minnesota. A middle schooler against a college freshman. Let's see if Quad Boy can stay alive. Around that awesome course feature of a airplane. Think we can get a real airplane for our next live course, Joel?
It's worth trying.
Yeah, we could try to find one.
Maybe we should do. I want to get, you know, those the planes that you put on a string and they like go in a big circle. We just get a
Glider
really big.
things?
No, it's like it has like a. Has a propeller and it goes, but you put a string on the top of it or on the wing and you tie it to the ceiling, and so that it ends up just going like in a big orbit by itself. You know?
That'd be cool.
To get one of those and put that in the middle of a course, and it's just like something that'll whip you, knock your quad out of the air.
Moving target. Warhead closes the door. Your top qualifier, working his way up from the bottom, takes care of Quad Boy. Quad Boy, nice flying. Great seeing you every day in office hours and every Thursday night. It's a joy having you as a part of the YDSC. Any words? Now's your chance. But you usually stay on mute. That's okay. We look forward to seeing you again, young man. Pride of Wichita, Quad Boy, done for the night, and Warhead moving on. Congratulations, Warhead.
All right, let's start ready for match number 10. We have Atomic and Easy Racer meeting here in the hangar.
Hey.
You ready to go, Easy Racer?
Hey, yeah, I thought the racetrack was pretty good.
You remember this one from week 2?
Yeah.
All right. Well, how did it feel having to race 2 different tracks during the bracket tonight?
Racing 2 different tracks, I thought pretty different, but mostly pretty fun.
A little bit of variety, right?
Yeah.
And can you remind me what grade you're going into, Quad Boy?
I think it was 9th grade, maybe high school. Not really sure, but 9th. Yeah, I was at 9th.
9th. Okay, so you were a middle schooler. Now you're going into high school. All right. I just wanted to make sure. Don't want to sell you short. All right. Well, Quad Boy, great seeing you. Always great to have you here on Thursday. Thanks for unmuting and talking a little bit. And we will see you next time.
Okay.
All right. Have fun in Wichita. Moving on to match 10. As Joel said, Atomic and Easy Racer. Atomic from Blaine. Easy Racer from Chi-Town, the Windy City, Chicago.
Hello.
Looks like pilots are showing me some movement. Looks like we're ready to go.
Okay, good.
Go ahead
Easy
and send
Racer.
to Brian.
They're both off. Atomic in white, Easy Racer in cyan. Around the airplane. Atomic with the lead.
Caught up on the tail back there. Finally getting through the tunnel there.
This scene it reminds me of that place we raced during the beta showcase, Joel.
I was just thinking that exact same thing, actually.
An events center here in Northeast Minneapolis looks just like this.
That was a wild show.
And Atomic resetting. Atomic gets it in 42 seconds. All right, Atomic, didn't see him for a while this summer. Came roaring back. Has been showing up during daily office hours, getting his reps in. Wins this first one over Easy Racer. And this is our first time seeing Easy Racer this summer. Raced with us this spring from Atlanta, now in Chicago. Okay, let's go again. Can Easy Racer stay alive by forcing a third match here against Atomic. Pilots getting used to this new track.
Looks like Easy Racers had to figure out that gate. Looks like he's got it almost. I don't think Easy Racer practiced this at all, so he's figuring it out on the fly, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, we tried something new. We put the word out, but summer is busy for everybody. Yeah. Keep an eye on the chat. Oh, we can still hear Quad Boy.
What?
Hmm.
You might want to mute yourself.
Oh, Atomic had a little problem there. Still having some problems. Come on, Easy Racer. You can catch up.
Oh, Atomic rights himself, though. Nice job, Tommy. Atomic from the Blaine Bengals. Staying alive here. Takes care of Easy Racer. But wonderful return to action by Easy Racer. Great to see you.
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to fly with us some more on Thursdays?
Yeah.
Easy?
Yeah, I'll be back.
Fantastic. Fantastic. And you're more than welcome to join us every morning, 10 to 12 for office hours as well.
Mm-hmm.
You get to race and practice, and it's a good time.
I'll be busy tomorrow morning, but if you guys have me on weekends, then I'll be there.
All right. Easy Racer done for the night. I'm going to say that Easy Racer is a member of the all bass voice team along with Warhead. We got the two bassiest voices in the Youth Drone Sports Championships here. Easy Racer and Warhead. Warhead still alive. Easy Racer, we will see you next time.
All right, have fun. Thanks.
All right. Have a good
All right,
one.
Marty. So, question from Brian is, when do we switch to our next map? And also, at this point in the game, sometimes we abandon matches 11, 12, and 13 and go straight into the finals from here with a 4-up.
So we have 4 pilots left, correct?
Yeah, and it is
Great optics,
8:47.
I say we switch the courses for the final 4.
Definitely.
And we chase the ace, super ace. Should we go
Super ace with all 4?
Let's do it.
Yep, I like it, just because we only have 13 minutes left, but that'll give us time. So we have new course. We're going to move all 4 pilots into the finals right off the bat. We're going to skip the last couple heats there of playing it back and forth. I find it a little redundant anyway in a 1v1. So, and we're going to do 1 lap on this course.
All right. Drum roll. What is the next course? The pilots who came early tonight know. Oh, nice message from Easy Racer in Discord. Shouting out to all the pilots he raced tonight. Nice young man. We are not going back to the Tetris map, Vanadium. We are moving in to the big gym. Can everybody see it? I see an empty gym. Okay.
Ready to race.
If you've been following along with the Youth Drone Sports Championships, you know that in March, when coronavirus hit, we shifted from real-life racing into simulator racing in VelociDrone. All the students who were racing in real life up here in the Twin Cities shifted into simulator races. We welcomed pilots from around the country to join us, and we practiced all spring racing simulator races until our state tournament, when we brought it back to just the Minnesotans, and an epic race course designed by Netizen01, my partner here, for the Minnesota State High School Drone Racing Tournament. In the simulator, it was live on TV on Fox Sports North, and this was the course. Is it loading?
Yeah, it is coming up.
All right, let's meet our pilots quickly. Atomic from Blaine, Minnesota. First time in the finals on a Thursday night. I think. I don't think he made the finals last week, but actually,
I wasn't able to race him last week.
That's right. You weren't able to race last week, and you were not in the finals, but you have been making a huge splash now that you're back this summer. Okay, welcome to the finals, Atomic. Next is Raid Optics. steady improvement, absolutely crushing in daily office hours. Raid Optics from Eden Prairie, Minnesota. Could very well be the anchor of the Eden Prairie team now that he's been flying so much this summer. Definitely putting in the work. But those two have to go up against the two fastest pilots we've seen so far tonight, but on different courses. Your defending champion, Vanadium. He has won 4 of the 6 Thursday nights that we've had. Vanadium from Phoenix, Arizona, going to be a senior in high school in Phoenix. And then Warhead, graduate of Hill Murray, going to the University of St. Thomas, flying from Wisconsin, top qualifier, back-to-back DOE champ. These are your final 4. They'll be racing on our Minnesota State high school drone racing tournament track, the Minnesota State finals track. And they are going to chase the ace super style. All right. The first pilot to win 3 times wins tonight's race. They are getting refamiliarized with our course. This is a big, crazy, awesome course.
I like this course. It's fun.
It's going to be fun to come back to.
It's like it's made for TV or something. Womp womp.
Well, it looked really good.
I can't change the graphics on this version of VelociDrone at the moment, so we're going to have to stick with some other brand. But
if you wonder what it looked like for our state tournament, check our Instagram handle, Youth Drone Sports. We have a nice screenshot of what our custom basketball court looked like during the state tournament. It was awesome, but it's the same awesome course here.
We'll get that back with the next release of VelociDrone here. So
cool. All right. Which of these 4 pilots? They all have a chance, but winning 3 is no easy endeavor. Winning 3 pretty much proves who deserves it. If you can win 3 before anybody else, you will take tonight's crown.
I think we're ready to go.
And they are off. Vanadium in blue, Warhead in purple, Raid Optics in red, Atomic in white. Going through the pyramid thing, through the chicane, up the ladder, across the court, going down the ladder. Remember this course.
Here comes Warhead. Up into the Duck Duck Goose section and over into the apple trees we go. Warhead and Vanadium right on top of each other.
Invert slalom on the apple trees, going across through the static tunnel.
Into the wall. Oh my goodness, the gated way. Here it is. Wow.
Vanadium did not race in our Minnesota State high school drone racing tournament because he's not in Minnesota. He's flying in from Phoenix, but did not matter on this one. Takes the first heat over Warhead. Raid Optics comes in 3rd. And Atomic from Blaine through the big finish gate grabs 4th in that one. We go again. Now, Vanadium is 2 away from ending this thing, but it matters where you finish. If you don't win, your points are going to be added up, and you're going to see where you land between 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. All right, let's run them again. Starting in the middle of the basketball court. We are counting down. We got at least 2 more to go. Atomic had a little trouble off the start there. Super tight. Vanadium and Warhead again. Getting very familiar with each other. Descending the ladder. In through Duck Duck Gray Duck, or Gray Goose, as Joe Scully says. Around the apple trees. Oh my goodness. Warhead is your leader. Vanadium's trying to catch him. They're through the tunnel.
Oh, Vanadium overtakes him in the brick
Warhead
wall.
lost his line through the ziggy zags, and Vanadium 2 in a row, but Warhead had it for a moment. Ends up 3 seconds back.
I forget, did we ever break 30 seconds on this course?
Yes.
Did we? Well, I see a 32.275 from Vanadium on the leaderboard. High voltage, 34. What if I don't see Blake on here? Oh no, he is. There's 34.7. I don't know.
3rd with the Acro Bee.
They were all flying Acro Bees too. So I mean, a lot of these guys haven't flown it with some of our top pilots haven't flown it on a B-Brain or a Crazy B. You can see the Acro B from Balake, Ether, and Loose Boots, who are 3 of our top pilots there. Wow.
Warhead, can you compare racing this on live TV with brushed quad versus what you feel with the brushless that you're flying now? Oh, he's muted and deaf. Okay, he can't hear me. And so is Raid Optics.
They're focused.
Vanadium didn't fly it before. Tommy, can you compare the two?
I don't really remember that, so not really.
That was years ago in COVID time, so.
Yeah, I think Atomic just barely got in at the end of the spring season to race in state, and now he is one of our regulars here, which is fantastic. But well, we'll ask those guys when they get off mute later. Let's run them again. Vanadium 2 for 2. This might be the last heat of the night, folks. If Vanadium wins it, it's over. Can anybody stop the Desert Destroyer as they're off around the stanchion into the flat pyramid, chicaning across the floor, up the ladder? Vanadium is your leader. Warhead chasing. In Warhead, we trust to extend the night. Can he catch? Wow, Vanadium is just absolutely tearing this apart.
Oh my goodness.
And that is it.
Goodness. I mean,
Blazing
from best lap 31, if he uploads that, that'll be the new hot lap on the leaderboard. He just did 31:105, a brand new top qualifying time, top time for this course.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness, save the best for last.
Insane. As Atomic comes in. All right, that is it for the night. We are just in under the wire. Our final 4 did a super chase the ace, and it only took 3. Vanadium starting another streak. He had a 3-peat earlier in the summer. Now he's got back-to-back. Little bit of like 90s Chicago Bulls action for Vanadium, but let's start with Atomic. Atomic, your first finals. Got to race on this track again. What did you think of 3 different tracks over the course of one bracket tonight?
3 different tracks is fun. I remember doing this for the duos, 3 different tracks, and I quite enjoyed it.
Nice. Well, yeah, you guys have been practicing this on daily office hours, and that's where we experiment with new things. So we brought it to the prime time tonight. Great having you here. Congrats on making the final tonight, and keep getting better. It's fun to watch. All right, then Raid Optics from Eden Prairie. Raid, we were wondering, what was it like flying this with a brushless quad compared to flying it brushed back during state tournament?
It feels so much faster. I feel like I could like hit everything much faster than I could before, and my lines have improved since then, so I know which faster routes to take. Plus, I've been getting advice from my teammates, Block A and specifically. He's been giving me a lot of advice on how to take better lines and like making them tighter and getting my time down.
It is paying off. And you, of course, are our Doe champion from last week, Daily Office Hours week-long champion last week, threatening again this week. And we know that you're accustomed to changing up racetracks because that's what we've been doing during Daily Office Hours. So great job, Raid Optics, climbing, getting better week after week consistently. Fantastic improvement. And we look forward to seeing you again soon. Next, we have Warhead. Warhead, top qualifier for the second week in a row, back-to-back Doe champ. He is in the pole position for winning the Doe this week. And you finished second tonight, Warhead. How about you racing brushless tonight versus how it felt brushed during the state tournament? 2 different types of quads.
It's definitely a lot faster, and it's definitely taking some getting used to with the whole change of pace between the Acro B and the Crazy B, which I'm now flying.
Are you feeling like you're getting the hang of the Crazy B? You've been laying down some blistering qual times.
Yeah, I've been kind of messing around with the advanced settings, so and dialing the drone in, and it's starting to feel pretty good.
Awesome. And will you be flying again tomorrow in daily office hours, or?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna be four-wheeling with my dad. So
Nice. Well, that sounds like fun. I hope you had great weather, and maybe your performance from the week so far will hold up. We'll see who the week-long champion in Doe is, but congrats on the back-to-back wins and another great qualifying time this week. It was just the Desert Destroyer who you couldn't catch. Any thoughts on chasing that guy all night?
He's definitely a tough pilot to beat. Yeah.
Yeah, just gotta try to catch him, right? Well, thanks for hanging out and racing, and have fun on the four-wheelers tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Have a good night. And now to Vanadium. You're a young man. You're going to be a senior in high school, but back in the 90s, I don't know if you know, the Chicago Bulls won 3 NBA titles in a row. Michael Jordan decided to play baseball for a little bit. They came back and won another 3 in a row. You are on a similar path here. You had a three-peat, you lost 1 week, and now you're back with 2 in a row. Vanadium, how did this course feel, and how did the 3-course progression feel tonight? Little static.
He's trying.
Hello?
There he is.
Okay. Sorry, my mic needs an upgrade.
We'll send you one.
The 3 tracks definitely change of pace. I think it was really fun though. The Tetris one got me worried because the gates felt a little smaller and tighter, so I wasn't very consistent on them. So kind of happy that I didn't go into the finals on that course.
Just had to get out of the first couple rounds with that one. And had you flown the Minnesota State Finals course before?
Yes, I have.
All right. Yeah, I think we did it. We flew it actually the first Thursday of the summer. I believe we flew it, but you didn't. But you didn't race that week. Looking back,
I missed the first one.
That's right. But you had some prior experience, and it showed. That last lap was just insanely fast. Did you make any mistakes on that one?
Not that I recall. I recorded it so I can go back and tell you later.
It didn't look like you made any misstep at all, and amazing work. We threw a whole new wrinkle at you with multiple racetracks tonight, and you repeated. You are definitely the dominant pilot of the summer so far. We appreciate you being here all the way from Phoenix, Arizona. Any last words for your competitors tonight?
Great racing, everyone. You guys keep me on my toes. You push me to be a better pilot, and the YDSC is awesome. So glad to be here.
Thank you for saying that. Appreciate it, Haven. All right, Vanadium, a great champion, winning our bracket tonight. And let's not forget Cyrus from Melrose taking the oval tonight. The Ovaltine, as Joel calls it. First time winner of the oval. That was a thrilling race. Cyrus has a win under his belt now. Back from the campground. Back from being out on the North Shore, gorgeous North Shore of Lake Superior. And of course, on the other side of the country, down south, near the southern border, Vanadium takes the bracket. Fantastic job, pilots, everybody who flew tonight. It's an honor. We thank Mini Analytics for making several of these teams possible.
You gotta wait for me to do my thing, Marty. You always forget.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Netizen.
All right, league ranking update. So prior to tonight's events, Vanadium was in first with 16-10, a total of 69 matches through the course of the summer. And before that, tonight, he's going to bump up 24 points, the last result of 5 points gained in that very last match, 16-34. So Warhead, if we're looking at tonight's match, is up to 1402. Last week it was at 1384. So he is going to run up another 16 points over the course of the evening. Raid Optics is up to 1246. He was at 1199, so he is jumping up a total of 47 points tonight. So that is a huge movement by Raid.
Wow.
Might be the winner of the night tonight. Atomic moving up to 1110. Atomic previously, where was Atomic at? All the way down at 1027. Oh my goodness. So he's up 83 points overall tonight.
Big mover.
Big mover. Skycats at 1017 before. Let's see where he's at tonight. Where am I? Did I miss him? He might have dropped because he did take a couple losses there. Yeah, so unfortunately, when you get bumped up, sometimes it can take a hit on your rankings as you are now basically losing a bunch of matches against a lot better pilots in the bracket. So that can happen. So he drops to 20 points down to 997. I think Bigoof 1014. Like he probably took a hit as well, my guess. Yeah, he stayed the same. So I think he ended up with a kind of a down the middle split there. So again, actually no, wait, no, I take that back. Bigoof, we don't run points on what I qualify as practice matches, so those were not impacting his scores tonight. So
okay.
I might have to make that. I might have to make a change to that. So again, you guys can all see your ranks by going to fly.youthdronesports.org/league/ranks, clicking on the left, or you can type in !rank in Discord, and the Discord bot will inform you what's going on. So
I have a request.
Yeah.
We need numbers over on the left. We need to know what number they are associated with, but
yeah.
First time for the rankings. We've just been hearing the story. We finally got to see them. That is fantastic. The algorithm is real. The rankings are happening. Pilots, get in the game. Fly and climb those rankings. And Vanadium is in the top spot. Warhead right there. Donut in second. Haven't seen Donut in a while. Balake no longer to be seen. Our spring individual champion. You got to be active. And no one else is doing that, folks. Nobody else is ranking all these pilots. So tune in every Thursday night to check out the future of drone racing. These are the young up-and-comers. Your champions tonight, again, in the oval, Cyrus from Melrose, Minnesota. Melrose needs a drone team. The winner of the bracket for the 5th time this summer in 7 attempts, Vanadium from Phoenix, Arizona. Fantastic flying. We thank Mini Analytics, the Twin Cities big data and analytics community, for making several of these teams possible. And remember, there are just 29 hours, a little less than 29 hours before the deadline to enter the International Game of Whoop, IGOW. Daniel in Seattle, FPV Skittles, putting on the coolest freestyle FPV game out there. Real whoops, real tricks. Record your videos, send them in. If you can do the tricks, you don't get letters. If you miss a trick, you get a letter. When you spell whoop, you're out. And it's going to be north of 200 pilots competing in IGOW in the second go round. One of our pilots, Daylight FPV, one of the favorites coming in to season 2 of IGOW. So facebook.com/IGOW with HOOP at the end, International Game of Whoop. You see the URL right there. We are big supporters of IGOW. It's a great way to get better at flying the real thing. And if you're wondering, how do I even get into this? How do I get a real drone? How do I fly around with goggles on? Well, check out youthdronesports.org. Tell your teachers about it. Tell your parents about it. We are the future of STEM sports. It's robotics meets Pinewood Derby meets Star Wars, and it feels awesome. All these kids are getting really good. They are putting in the work. They can fly any drone now, but for now, they are racing and having a blast, and we are taking this all over the country. This is going to be as big as robotics, and it is just the beginning. We are the Youth Drone Sports Championships. For my partner, Netizen01, for race manager Sour Power behind the scenes, for all the pilots and all the schools, all the teachers, all the mentors. It's our pleasure to be here every Thursday night. Watch us here on our brand new Twitch channel, Youth Drone Sports, also on YouTube, also on Facebook, out there on Periscope too. Anything else, Joel?
Nah, I don't know. All the channels.
All the channels. And there's a lot more news to come, so stick around. Check us out next Thursday, and have a great rest of the week, everybody. Thanks for watching.
See you guys later.